This footage was recorded before the update, and now the difference is that the loadout got even better, because the firepower support perk now has a higher chance of stealing enemies' caustics. Earlier it was 60% chance, now it is 75%. And other things in the loadout I PDW because I just want to have mobility after wasted time destroying some caustic, and of course FHJ to destroy the caustics. And these matches just illustrate the necessity of the loadout and the advantages in action. And so in this match I was recording USS-9 because I had an intention to make a video of my top 3 used weapons, but later I kind of just changed my mind. And that Vega guy is really good. I don't know if he's like known, but whenever I play with or against him I know that he's doing really well. And the match was kind of even still regardless. But eventually one enemy decided to deploy a chopper gunner, and that was my cue to just switch to the PDW FHJ loadout and take it down. Now the chopper took some damage from teammates, so it was a one shot, and as you can see I stole it immediately, and back then it was 60% chance, now it is 75%, so even higher odds of stealing these caustics that you destroy. And well, now a few things that I want to highlight. I often see players deploying chopper gunner being not in the OBG area, especially around the end of the match, and that I think is a big mistake, because I kind of understand that we just want to rack up some caustic points, but you see what I did here. I went to the OBG and only then I deployed the chopper gunner, because this way I can still get some OBG points, like I do some protection by just being inside of it, and I'm also just shooting at the enemies who try to get into it. Now if I was in some corner instead, I don't really even see any teammates in the actual BG area, so we would not be getting points. Oh, there are teammates I think now, but like they could not, maybe not been there. And often it is the case because we usually get destroyed and like don't reach it. So yeah, just if you want to deploy a chopper gunner etc. around the end of the match, do it from inside the hardpoint. And that wipe, as you can see, it got us many blue points. I managed to clear the area. And so basically this match was a victory and I MVP. Now had I not switched to the loadout, it is very possible that the enemy would have gotten all those chopper gunner kills and simply secured the BG, and we could have lost the match. And instead I stole it, I took it down first, and then I stole it, and then I did what the enemy wanted to do. And in this match I was trying out BP50 for a video, and it was not really treating me well, so I switched first to the USS-9. And situation kind of improved, but it was not good enough. And then I saw the notification about the stealth chopper on the enemy side, and well, I was prepared. I just needed to die to switch to the loadout. And so I started taking it down. And in this match I think I destroyed and stole the enemy stealth chopper 3 times. Like you will see how everything was going on. It was really just super fun and pretty beautiful how enemies kept on like farming score streaks, getting kills in order to deploy the chopper, and I just steal it and deploy it for my team. And well, I would say that we really won because I managed to steal the chopper 2 or 3 times. I think it was 3, well, you will be able to see. And also I got cluster, and I think I even unlocked stealth chopper once from my own loadout. And so basically, if not this loadout, I would have just been getting killed by stealth chopper if I used the USS-9 loadout. Or I would not be getting killed because I have cold-blooded in my BP50 loadout, but then my teammates would be getting killed. And often I see how teammates just shoot down a stealth chopper. Like some have Man of War Thermite, for instance, mag loadout, which can one mag destroy it, but then they don't get the stealing part. And with this blue perk you can steal it, and basically you get a stealth chopper without having to farm all those points. Meanwhile, enemies we had to farm, and we lost it, and now we see the stealth chopper on the enemy side. And it is really very powerful, especially now that the perk was even buffed. And I strongly suggest to have such loadout. Like, it is not a loadout to main, don't start matches with it, but if you end up in a situation where you see that enemies start spamming expensive AS caustics, or even Goliath, Sentry Gun, like if you take them down you also get to steal them. Pretty much any caustic that you can destroy you can steal. Even SAM turret, UAVs, counter UAVs, whatever. And it is very powerful, but like I said, it is like, I consider it to be an emergency loadout. But then I also have PDW because it has just great mobility. And mobility I need because I waste time destroying the chopper. Like it takes time, I have to shoot those rockets. And then I just want to be mobile and be able to do OBG. Because during the time I spend destroying the chopper, often teammates will spend it dying. And so yeah, it is basically designed to get back on track. And PDW overall is a very nice weapon choice. But you can try another weapon, it is just what works for me in this combination. And another MVP, another match pretty much stolen from the enemies due to the firepower support pack. And so I strongly advise you to have it, especially now that the rank reset is coming, so be prepared.